My name is Ebony, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Klar branding strategy. So when Klar came to us, they asked us for a branding strategy. They didn't really have anything prior. They didn't have any colors, any logo, or anything. And so they told us that we can be as imaginative as we like. So after they told me about their story, all I could think about was different with a purpose. And they were saying how different they were and how they really cared about their customer, and they worked really hard to help their customer be as customized as they like. So with their strategy, I wanted to do something different but with a purpose. So I went with the bolder color scheme, which is different for a construction company, but it's with a purpose. Here you'll see that I used the colors, but I also thought about some other things while making the logo. I wanted to think about structure, and I wanted to think about a more permanent foundation. So when people think about Klar, they'll think about structure and they'll think about foundation, which are all good things for construction companies. So here you'll see I have a portrait version and I have a landscape version. That way they have more options. You see I have it in a single color, I have it in grayscale, and I happen to have it in multicolor, just showing that the logo can work in different ways in different media. Here's a letterhead. With the letterhead, we wanted to make sure that it was still interesting to look at. We didn't want it to be boring. So we added a die cut and we added some other graphic elements at the bottom. But we wanted to make sure that it wasn't so busy where the letter wouldn't be able to be read. So it's different, but it still has its purpose, which it can still be read. And this is just another version of it with a portrait logo. These are the business cards. Once again, I wanted to give more options. So I have an option of a landscape and an option of a portrait. And once again, I wanted to stick with the thought of structure and foundation. So I made sure that I have all the information in a corner. They're all grounded in a way. So that way when the consumer looks at it, they'll think foundation, safe, grounded, just, not unsafe or anything, which like I said is a good thing. I also wanted to keep with the die cut, because I wanted them to have a graphic element that they could carry over. Even after this project, they can continue to carry that over, and it will help them stand out with the color scheme and with their other graphic elements. We were also asked to do a sign, which would be a sign that would be outside of a person's home while Klar is in doing their construction. And so rather than be like other construction companies, we decided we wanted to do a humorous take. So rather than just the logo, we decided to do a funny little joke. And the hope is that the consumer will get a good laugh out of it driving down the street, but also that they'll see the logo, they'll see the number, and that they'll think of Klar the next time they have a construction need because, well, this brand has more personality. I feel like I can approach them. And this is another version of the sign with a different logo. Here we have the home page of their website. They told us that they had a lot of pictures that they just hadn't had a chance to use. So all of these wonderful revisions that they did for people, they never had a chance to show it. So we suggested just putting them on their website and letting them shine through the website. So our suggestion would be to have the photo right here and let it just stand out. So as soon as the client goes onto the page, they'll see their work and obviously, be like, wow, this is amazing. And we also suggested that they add some other things to the website. That way it'll help the client stay on the page a lot longer. So things such as commonly remodeling questions, or just pricing, or what can I expect, things like that. This is the interior page, just showing what all of the interior pages would look like. Here we have their services, and once again, more pictures, just proving how good they are at what they do and how personalized they want to be for their client. So that is all that I have for you today. Do you have any questions? Thank you so much for listening to me.
I like that one a lot.
I'm hoping.
That one, I